Girls, what's a creepy thing guys frequently do which we're unaware of? Not reading obvious body language. If we have just met and you're rattling on for 5 hours and I've said about 3 uninterested words, it means that I don't want to talk to you or I feel uncomfortable. Same goes for if I am trying to walk away from a guy on the street who gives me the creeps. Please don't try to follow a girl when she's obviously quickening her pace. A lot of guys have followed me in public or slowed down to try and talk to me from their cars. In what world is this not creepy? I know most guys won't do this, but so many have at this point. I just wonder if they know how creepy they're being. More relevant to this thread, being too persistent. If a girl keeps brushing you off or giving shit responses and you don't tone it down, walk away, you start to seem a bit creepy. Although some people are poor conversationists, so I guess it's hard to tell. Unsolicited shoulder massages. Smile beautiful, I'm at the grocery store, sorry I don't have a fake plastered on smile at all times. WTF, you're not saving me from a bad mood. I'll smile when I fucking want to. Creepy AF. Telling me how to act is obviously the best way to pick up women. From wife. Asking about tattoos. How many? Locations? Staring. I can see you even if I'm not looking at you. If I make eye contact with you, either smile and introduce yourself, or look away. Don't continue to stare thinking it's slick. It's just weird. The bigger the age gap, the weirder it is. I had one guy stare for so long that he actually drooled. It's not flattering, I promise. Edit. Trust me, when you're in a club and a guy follows your every move, silently staring for ages, you can tell the difference between them accidentally spacing out and leering at you like a piece of meat. Getting mad at women for, why didn't she just say no, why did she lead me on, in the same breath as they harass women for not giving guys a chance, and generally just pursuing women who aren't interested or keep brushing you off. You know that tip about reading back a phone number incorrectly to see if it's real or they gave you a fake number? Yeah, if a woman gives you a fake number, accept it and walk away. If she did that, it's because she does not feel safe just saying no, and she has reason to expect if she bluntly said no, I'm not interested to you directly, you would get violent with her. Women try to be as polite and gentle in their rejections as possible because of their genuine fear of violent retaliation if they don't, but then they get accused of leading men on, or they are being genuine friends to guys they genuinely like, but those guys cannot process a male and female friendship, so they assume it's about sex and romance. From my wife. Being friendly to a guy and they automatically believe you want to fuck them, so they ramp up the flirtiness and physical contact. Men who approach 2 or more women with the pickup line, why are you sitting here all by yourselves? Yeah, you really must come save us from this manless reality we are living in. A shat. Coming on way too strong. There's a lot of guys out there that go head first, if you know what I mean. Stare at my tits instead of my eyes when speaking to me. Go in for a greeting kiss on the mouth instead of cheek when you are not in a relationship. Thank God not many men do this, but some do, and even an uncle of mine always tries to lay one on straight on the lips. Blurg. Have learned to swerve and awkwardly completely avoid all contact when he tries it. Send unsolicited dick pics. Tell you to smile in an elevator or something. Fuck off, complete stranger. Asking me to smile. Stop. I'll smile if I fucking feel like smiling. Goddammit. Edit. Apparently not a thing that women are exclusively subjected to, so people of the world, stop asking strangers to smile. It's weird and annoying. Edging closer to you during conversation until they're practically on you. No, it's not going to get you laid, and no, you're not smooth. It's really off-putting when guys come on too strongly. Like, I get it, you want sex. So do I, but I also want to be able to carry a decent conversation with the person I sleep with that doesn't involve an unsolicited dick pic. I think a general rule with dick pics is that if we don't ask for one, don't send it. And a lot of guys just send it as an opening. It's pretty gross when it's not asked for. Calling me a female instead of woman or my name. When someone is sitting next to you and you are minding your own business and they say something like, you don't talk much, do you? It's because I don't want to talk to strangers. Insist that they just want to be friends after hitting on you and getting rejected. If your idea of being friends only means going out for a meal alone and talking to me only when no one else is around, no, you don't fucking want to be friends. I'm not stupid. Had that exact situation play out with a coworker recently. Dude would not leave me alone for months. Guy, do you have a boyfriend? Me, yes. Guy, do you actually love him? Are you sure he's not cheating on you? Well, do you want a friend? Unless you want me to bring my boyfriend along, there is no way I'm just going to be friends with you, especially when you approach me trying to hit on me. And yes, I do actually love him. Looming. That thing where person A is sitting and person B chooses to stay standing. Or when person A is relaxed and person B stands military straight and way too close. You're physically bigger. It's just factual. But then you add looming into it and it gets intimidating. Edit. If you're clicking reply just to argue about good versus bad posture, you've missed the point. The posture thing was one example of a context-sensitive behavior. Looming over people is weird and uncomfortable no matter how much you like standing over people. And ultimately that's the problem. I've noticed that men tend to use their bigger size to loom over people or direct them around. And there's plenty of men below arguing that it looks better or is more attractive or is their preference, so I'm not imagining it. You'll know you're using your size to your benefit and just don't want to stop doing it. It's not attractive. Not super frequent, but saying shit like don't worry, I didn't put anything in it when they bring you a drink, or wow, you're really brave for walking home alone when you run into them on the street at like 10 PM on a weekday, walking on a well-lit main road. Like I really wasn't thinking about the possibility of you sexually assaulting me before, but I sure as fuck am now. Thanks. Stop hitting on women on public transit. I promise if the headphones are on or the phone is up we don't want to talk. Bonus arsehole points to the one guy last month who stared me down most of the bus ride, made an effort to point out I had headphones on, made fun of my cane, and then yelled at me for being a bitch because I told him to cut the weird sexual jokes. Got off a few stops too soon on that one despite being disabled. You look so innocent. This isn't a compliment. I'm 26. This is creepy. Not sure if this is common, but I take the same train to and from work every day. After a night out I was heading home and a man stopped me saying, "Oh, you're working late? You don't normally get on this train. I thought I missed you. Still going to place I live?" It could have been harmless, but it was past 10 PM and it felt creepy as fuck. I switched carriages. It felt weird, like he was analyzing my journey like a stalker. I really don't like it when guys hit on me at work. To be more specific, I'm in customer service and I have to be nice and I can't really leave the situation as I'm at work. Nothing makes me feel more trapped than a dude that spends an hour asking me about some project in a thinly veiled attempt at talking to me. I can totally guess women's bra sizes. You're 34C, right? Dude, stop. No, you can't. Please leave me alone. If only I was younger, said by elderly males. Call us fat, ugly, whore, slut, etc. Or send death threats when we say we aren't interested in you. Trying to start a conversation with a dick pic, or by saying all the sexual stuff you'd do to me. It's creepy and 100% ineffective. I've had weird guys hit on me in an aggressive way and treat me like a fetish as a Japanese girl. There is a stereotype that Japanese women are submissive and you can treat us like garbage, and look, I'm not the one. I'll body slam you into the cement, fart face. I'm a guy, sorry to disappoint. Whenever I'm strolling at night and end up walking behind a girl I feel terrible. I can tell I'm making them nervous, so I either talk on the phone or slow the fuck down. It doesn't help that I am 6'1" black male that weighs 200 pounds. Edit. The vast majority of you have restored my faith in humanity. I understand that we live in an unfortunate society where a woman might feel afraid walking alone. It's up to us to be decent people and try our best to make everyone feel safe. Also, thank you for the gold. For me, it's jumping right into super flirting. Like, an example conversation would be, me, so, you like Arma 3? Soviet Womble has got some great vids on that. Him, I love Womble. So, when are you coming over for vids and cuddles? Come on, man. Personal space. Any man I've worked with over the age of 40 thinks that the max distance we should have during a conversation is Much less than half a foot. Nope, nope, nope. You need to be about an arm's length away, just barely in the handshake zone. You may be a great dude, but not everyone is. And if you're gonna try and hug or kiss or otherwise overstep professional boundaries, I need enough space to shut you down. Cause once you've done something inappropriate, it forces my hand. I can A. Call HR or B. Get used to increasingly inappropriate physical contact. Because even when it's non-sexual it still always escalates. Where's my hug? Seducing a woman by catcalling them from a car isn't creepy and is very effective, right? Asking for a friend. Stare. Like straight up gawking. You know women have peripheral vision too. Yeah? Just because I'm not looking right at you don't mean you're being slick. Joking about drugging my drinks, slipping alcohol into my non-alcoholic beverages if I'm not drinking that night, and wondering if I'd notice how I would act while drunk or drugged up. Yes, this really happened. Multiple times. Different guys. I know it's not that common, but there was one guy I knew who had a habit of putting his arm over girls' shoulders that barely know him and without their consent. He thought it made look confident and cool. We thought he was a desperate creep. Catcalling. In all shapes and forms. My least favorite is the snake hissing. What are you trying to accomplish here, except to intentionally make a female feel uncomfortable? Where's your smile? Blocking you by extending their arm and putting their hand in the wall. Quick tip, dick bag. If you have to physically block my escape, it's already over. Girl here. Pretend to be a girl on Reddit. Okay, scroll down pretty far, and I have to say, as a man, I find it pretty shocking that anyone would not know everything I've read here is creepy as hell. Come on men, what the actual? Making a point of talking about how respectful, safe feminist you are. Do it once, and okay, maybe you're just shy or nervous. Do it twice or more, and it gets progressively creepier. Believe me, if you're really a quality guy, I'll be able to tell without being told. As a black female, it is absolutely infuriating when guys hit on you by stating that they've never been with a black girl before, and start with all that chocolate caramel shit. That doesn't make me feel special. It makes me feel like a fetish you want to cross off your list. Just be normal please. Once at a family party, this elderly man insisted on dancing with me almost the whole night. I didn't mind this so much because I was there only with my mum and didn't know that men are people. He then continued to try to read my body language and tell me how he knows that there are things that I'm trying to hide and how I have a secret temperament. Please don't try to pretend to read a girl's behavior, especially if she's about a third of your age. This is just creepy. At a club. Pushing into our dance. I was out with my friend and we were dancing together, fully engaged with just each other and chatting as we danced. A guy pushed into the gap between us and tried dancing with just me. I stopped dancing and stepped away. My friend reached out and pulled me back to her and began dancing with me again, pulling me in closer to close the circle to make it clear we weren't looking for company. He did it again. My friend straight up pulled me away and we walked out of the room. Later that night, the guy saw us and came over and started screaming and shouting that we were bitches and whores and rude for ignoring him. What the fuck? Where's my smile, cheer up, love it may never happen or any other variation thereof. Women are not obligated to smile and act polite and cheerful for you all the time. Fuck off. Claim to know when a woman is menstruating by smell alone. Edit. No, I have never been attacked by bears. Violating personal space. If you take a step toward me, and I step back, that is not an invitation to slowly chase me around the room. That is an indication that you are close enough. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.